What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing for you. I'm going to be unboxing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Complete Classic Collection DVD set. So if you followed my channel for a while, you may remember me picking up some Ninja Turtle single releases, and they kind of look like this. Da-da-da-da-da. So, this is Season 3, this is Season 2, and this is Season 1. I started watching them and I started getting the single seasons because the this complete series collection here, at the time when I was going to pick them up, this was starting to go out of print. So this was actually pretty hard to find for maybe a year or two after it was released. They basically just stopped making it. So it became sort of a collector's item and became very expensive to get at the time when I was sort of looking to start to rewatch the series. But now, thankfully, after the new reboot movie came out, and there's going to be a sequel to that coming out soon, basically I guess they've decided that there's, again, some demand for this kind of thing. So they re-released the Ninja Turtles Complete Classic Series Collection. And it's actually cheaper than it was originally when it came out. It retails for $100, but you can easily find it almost everywhere for only $60 these days. And even if I bought the rest of the 7 seasons individually new, it would probably end up being equal or more to the cost of this. So this is actually probably, in terms of buying a new copy of all 10 seasons, at $60 at least, it's definitely the most economical way to own the whole thing. Plus, you get this super sweet party van with it. So, it was kind of a no-brainer, so I sort of went ahead and pulled the trigger on picking this up after having wanted to pick it up for quite a long time. So, I'm going to show you the outer packaging, then we'll open it up, we'll take a look at the inside. I'll try to make it rather quick but thorough here. So it comes in this cardboard box with this sort of clear window that wraps around the side here. This is what the front of the box looks like, as you can see. This is the side of the box. So one cool thing are all of these stickers that are on it. This is like really old school sort of toy kind of things here, where they would have like stickers of the characters inside the car or whatever. So that kind of takes me back right there. So you can see some more advertisement. There's Donatello there. Boasting over 3 hours of bonus features. Here is the back of the packaging. It's got a flap, cardboard flap on it there. This is what hopefully it looks like when we open it up. Just some info on the back. If you want, you can pause and read any of that info. Some small print at the bottom there. Like I said, this originally came out in 2012, but by like 2014, this was out of print and was like impossible to find anywhere except used or things like that. But now in 2016, they have stock of it again, so they have resurrected it. And here's the side, just some cool artwork for the series collection. The drawings of the characters kind of look weird, like Donatello sort of looks odd right there. I don't really know why he's sort of drawn like that. It's kind of looks a little wonky, but that's okay. What are you gonna do? And here is the top. So again, no logos or anything on the top part, just a cool sort of thing. I guess if you wanted to, you could maybe like cut this part of the box out and, you know, use it as a poster or something like that. The artwork's pretty cool, although it's obviously not done by the original artists. And then here's the bottom. So the bottom is just black, where the box is put together there. So, there's also tape that holds it together right here as well. So I'll go ahead and open right there. The tape on this one is actually pretty tight. So the good thing is that it's packaged It seems to be packaged pretty well, at least. I guess we'll see when we open it up. Because there's tape on 3 sides of it there. So, the flap comes down. Right there. And let's see if we can get it to focus. There we go. So we'll pull the flap up. And the first thing that we see on the top here, in its own sort of plastic protection, is the Classic Collection Guide. So this actually is like kind of glossy paper, and this gives you exactly which episodes are on which discs. And this is also pretty invaluable for watching the series, because as you will notice, and if I can get it to focus for you here, which it does not seem to want to do, some of these are actually out of order. Let me see if I can find a good example. 44, 45, 46. So the first portion looks pretty well in order. Then you start looking here, and 151 is not in the middle of 150, 152. It skips around a lot. It goes from 161 to 164. 163 is actually on the previous disc. So as you go along, a lot of the stuff here is sort of wonky. Also, I've got some damage on my booklet. Like right here, there's some kind of weird tear. It's not a tear, but it's like a printing defect right there. So that's a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. It's just the booklet. Doesn't really affect much. But yeah, so because the discs are out of order, and they've always been like that, it's nice that at least they acknowledge that they're out of order in the booklet, and at the very least they tell you, what order they're actually in, so you can follow the guide and watch them in the actual order, even if they weren't able to re-author the original DVDs and fix that problem. And then in here we have a plastic top here, which holds the van in place. And there we have the van itself. So I'm going to attempt to pull this out without dumping DVDs everywhere. Okay. And that's really all that's in there. The only other thing is there's a plastic protector on the bottom which keeps the wheels locked into the case. So here is the van itself. In case you're wondering, yes, the wheels roll. And they roll independently, so they're not like when you move the left wheel, it does not move the right wheel. So each wheel is independently mounted. It does actually roll around, so that's cool. We'll take a look at the detailing here. Cool stickers, not a ton of detail, but enough to make it look awesome on a shelf. These are kind of like clear, transparent plastic, these little nubs here. And there's the cool sticker. Each of these are sort of individual stickers of the turtles. And you have the grin on the front there. Again, another Turtles logo on that side, and sort of the side mirror here. On the back we have Heroes in a Half Shell. So that's awesome. And then some of these clear plastic sort of brake lights there. And this, as you can see, hangs over the front, just like the real party van. And then they've had their logo sticker on the top, and this is kind of green, and it has like a hexagon sort of pattern to it. So, now that we've got that unboxed, let's open it up. So really there's nothing keeping this top connected to the bottom. It almost came off when I pulled it out of the box, so just be careful, because there's no latch, and it doesn't snap into place or anything, and there's no lock. So it's just kind of loosely sitting on top. So as you can see, I don't even have to really put any pressure on it. So on the inside of the roof is basically some thin foam material. So this keeps the top of the discs from getting scratched or scratching up the plastic on the top, the underside of the roof there, which is a nice little touch. And here are the discs. As you can see, they are actually all still exactly in place like they should be. So that's good. I was worried that maybe some of them would get dislodged during shipping or something like that, but that does not appear to be the case. And as you can see when you look in here, there's actually a plastic tray that's inside, which I'm betting, I don't know if it's held down by anything. If you take all the discs out, you might actually be able to pull this plastic tray out. But it's kind of lined with this felt. It's like green felt, basically. So it's kind of like thin plastic, but it's covered in this sort of green felt stuff. And it basically just keeps sharp edges on the plastic protector from scratching the back sides of the discs. And if we take one out, you can actually see that there's grooves inside of it there for each of the discs. So, and these are all covered in that green felt as well. So each disc sort of just slides into place, and that's what keeps them. That's what keeps them from, you know, tipping when you tip it like that. They all are in separate individual little holders in there. And just for the sake of comparison, since I have the boxed Season 1 here, I was actually just going to open it up and see if any of these match up. So the artwork is actually different. And let me make sure. Okay, so disc 2 is Season 2. So this is, for example, the whole Season 1, which is only a couple of episodes. It fits on one DVD. And this is what the single release looks like. I think the contents are probably exactly the same. And just to kind of get a further comparison here, Season 2 is also on one disc. Because it's 13 episodes, but it's highly compressed there. So that's like the artwork on the single set, and this is what it looks like in this set. So the good thing is that they are, even if the contents I believe are exactly the same as the singles, they did at least change the artwork to sort of all match up here with this set, and they're all labeled in sequential order, and they tell you the season. So let's skip ahead here. So let's skip to the very end. So Season 10, disc 23. So this is a 23 disc set. This is the very last disc in there. The only thing is it's kind of hard sometimes to put these discs back in without looking, but if you're actually looking at the slots, then it's pretty easy. And they all appear to be not scratched and in good shape as far as I can tell. So I am quite happy. I was worried because of sort of the elaborate packaging that there might be some shipping problems. But this looks awesome. And again, the topper just sort of, it just kind of rests on top there. And that's it. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching this. If you like this unboxing, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. That would be awesome. And if you like these kinds of unboxings, if you like cartoon unboxings, if you like movie unboxings, TV unboxings, video game stuff, any of that kind of thing, go ahead and click subscribe down below, and that way you'll get notified whenever I come out with any new videos. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you next time.